Hey guys, welcome back to JNS Vlogs. My name's Saul.
My name's Jackie.
And for today's video, we are answering the questions of a Q&A that we put in our Instagrams. We are going to answer some of those questions. So I'm a little bit nervous because I don't know what type of questions you guys ask. All right, so let's start with the first one.
So the first question that I got was, tell us how you two met. Well,
I'll answer this one. Okay, so it's gonna come out like a little bit weird. So basically we met, well, at least I saw her in a camp. So in one of our church's camps, in a PK camp, so pastor's kids. She was hanging out with my sister, but I didn't see her before. I didn't know who she was, but I was over with my sister, and she was cute. I asked my sister, I was like, hey Belen, you know, let me talk to your friend. Like, who is she? Belen had her in her Snapchat, and then one day where like wasn't looking, or she went, I don't know where she left her phone somewhere, and then I grabbed her. I saw like I knew her name, and her name was Jackie, and then I looked for her friends and the stories, and then or in her Snapchat, and then I went to add her. And then, yeah, so I slid into her DMs, I guess, in her story. And yeah, we haven't stopped talking ever since, and here we are.
So usually on Snapchat, you either have to know their username or you have to scan the code. So to me, one, it was weird that somebody was adding me. But then, I don't know why I added him. Usually I wouldn't add somebody like that.
The best decision of her life. Just kidding.
So yeah, I just added him, and then he Snapchatted me, and then I asked him who he was, and he's like, oh, Belen's, that's his sister's name. Brother. Belen's brother, but I didn't remember Belen had brothers. So then I asked him to show me his face, and yeah, me mandó una foto de his face. And I was still kind of like, wait, Belen's brother?
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, another question that we got is, what's our favorite TV show? If you guys haven't seen this show, you guys have to see it. It's on Netflix. It's called La Casa de Papel. Money Heist, right? Money Heist. Best show you'll ever see. It's a show, it's a Spanish show, so from Spain. It's about people that are robbing like a bank. Best show on earth.
Yeah. So one of the repeated questions we got was, what are some of our pet peeves? I guess of each other, right?
Of each other? Oh man.
I think that's what they meant.
Yeah, probably of each other. All right, you want to start?
I don't feel like they're a big deal. It's just things that like kind of, I guess, bother you, right?
Oh man.
Number one.
No, man, just kidding. Go.
Saul is a morning person.
Oh yeah.
And I am not a morning person. I value my sleep.
Yeah, no, and when I'm up, like I'm up, you know, I want to be talking to people. So usually
during the weekends, he likes to like not wake up early, but let's say I like to wake up like 9, 10, maybe
12 maybe.
Usually when I go to school too, I take advantage of my weekends. But then Saul, on the other hand, he wants to wake up early. So he wakes up with a bunch of energy, and he's just there trying to wake me up.
Trying to talk to her.
And then he doesn't slowly wake up. It's kind of like he wakes up and he has a bunch of energy. So that's my pet peeve.
All right, my pet peeve, I'm just gonna say one. That she's always like really clumsy. Like she's always either hitting herself or bumping her head or hitting her side or I don't know, like I feel like she's always just really clumsy, like dropping things, or when she's eating she like chokes on like chips or food and stuff. So I just get like worried. I'm like, no, like you're gonna die with me. So I just tell her to be careful. It's not really a pet peeve, but that's pretty much it. She's always hurting herself. Another question that we got, they asked me if I'm a pastor. Well, no guys, I'm not a pastor. We're pastors' kids. So my dad's a pastor, my suegro's a pastor. But we're not pastors ourselves. We're just really involved in our church. We're like in the worship team. We do like media and stuff like that. But we're not pastors. No.
You're not a pastor.
I'm not a pastor.
How are you guys doing with this quarantine?
I don't like it, guys. I hate being stuck at the house. I was telling some coworkers at my job that I feel like I'm like a encaged tiger. Like I don't know, like I can't stay like in one place. I feel like I'm confined to my own home. Obviously, it's not because we want to, right? Like because of the whole thing that is going on because of the virus, we have to, and we're obeying that. But because of the same reason, we feel, or I feel at least, that I can't do nothing, and I get really bored at the house. I'm still going to work. Thanks to God, I'm blessed with my job. I can still work, but it's just like, man, I just can't be home.
I guess I'm doing okay because I'm busy either way. UC Davis transferred into virtual learning.
Oh yeah.
So whatever time the class is, you check in into a video call. And it just seems like the work is a lot more than it would actually be if I was going to campus, which kind of sucks. But at the other hand, it keeps me busy. And the second thing is I'm working from home as well. But other than that, I don't find it a big deal because either way, I liked being home.
Another popular question that you guys have been asking is, how is life as a married couple? We got married when I was 21, almost 22. You were 19.
I was 19.
Yeah, she was a baby. We've been married for it's gonna be almost 3 years now. It's been really good, actually. Like, think about it. This is how I see it as like living life and you know, going through life and learning and maturing with your best friend. So it's really nice. Like, it's obviously, you know, has its challenges, and like every you know, couple, like, we have disagreements here and there. Nothing major, obviously, but it's fun. I love being married to my best friend. Just living life.
Well, first of all, I feel like when we tell people that we're married, they're surprised. But they get even more surprised when we tell them that I was 19. Because I was literally a baby.
I took her away.
In general, to us, it's fun.
Yeah.
Like he said, because you're kind of on your own now. Not that you can do whatever you want, but it's kind of like how he said, you have your best friend if you really get along with your spouse, right?
Yeah.
So it's fun. And then at the same time, we're like reaching goals together. So that's like something amazing to have.
Another question that it was tied to this question was any tips that we have for like married couples or people that are gonna get married. Compromise with each other and be open-minded. When you get married, you know, it's not yourself anymore, it's two people now, right? And so some of the ideas that you have or the beliefs that you grew up believing, it's maybe not the ones that the other person lives and or grew up believing, right? And vice versa. And so rather than trying to make the other person be like you, like, no, it has to be this way, it has to be a compromise, right? And making sure that you guys are in acuerdo or at least agreeing to you know, new ideas and stuff. So just compromise.
To be open when they confront you, kind of, because in our case, like, we're both really prideful, so I feel like we have to learn to how he said, compromise and be open-minded when you know you mess up, basically.
Yeah. Going to the next question, when are the babies coming? That's a big question you guys are all asking.
Well, little did you know,
there's no baby right now.
I feel like we're on the same page on this one. I feel like a lot of people that ask us this question or see that we don't have kids, they figure that we don't want kids, or that, I don't know what they think, but trust me when we tell you that there's nothing more that we want than like, kids, you know? Like, if it was for us, we would have kids probably like months after we got married.
We would have two already.
Or like right now, but obviously we have goals. Well, Saul finished his career, basically. Well, not his career, but at least the 4 years.
Yeah, my bachelor. So I got my bachelor's. I'm working right now. And then Jackie's finishing her schooling. She's almost done.
So I'm finishing my 3rd year. It's been a long process because I did go to community college and then I transferred. I got married, so I took a break. So it's been a longer process than I anticipated. But yeah, I'm finishing my 3rd year, going into my 4th year. With plans, obviously it could change, but plans of going into graduate school.
Ka-ching. Just kidding.
We're doing graduate school. Obviously, God can change those plans, and maybe a baby can come before that, and that changes plans. But as for now, we are trying to do what we can and, you know, be prepared for the future. Obviously, not just for the money, but because it's always been like a dream. As like a first-generation student, I feel like you want to be able to hold that and show it to your family that you were able to do it. Another question that I asked is career goals that we have. So like it kind of goes tying with this one. So my ultimate goal was being a professor in a university. So I love teaching. I love everything having to do with education. So I see myself going back to school, getting my master's, maybe my PhD, who knows, and being able to teach at a university level. I am a human development major, so I feel like it branches out to a lot of fields. But for now, my career goal is to be a teacher in elementary or something in the educational system, I feel like.
People also ask who's the better cook. That one's easy. Jackie. That's another talent she has. If you guys didn't know, she cooks the best.
But I learn as I go. I feel like I didn't know everything when I got married. Like, obviously, as a Hispanic
She
culture,
knew the basics.
like, I knew the basic, like, arroz,
Frijoles, huevo.
tacos. But obviously, we've been, like, he helps me a lot. And there's things that he does better than I do, I feel like. I feel like a lot of the I'm not a breakfast person. So Saul
I do the
loves
breakfast.
So he gets down on the breakfast.
Yeah, catch me cooking some good breakfast. A fun fact, the first meal that Jackie cooked for me was actually spaghetti. Yeah,
and it's something we really enjoy too.
Yeah, and we love spaghetti. So that was the first time. It was in Hawaii. Who's more talented, me at soccer or Jackie at basketball? That was a good one. Jackie is really beast at basketball.
I don't know about now. I feel like it's been actually years. Probably like a year or more that I've played. Because I used to play in high school, but I only played 2 years, I feel like. So
played in
high school.
In the school team.
But I feel I can beat him in basketball.
No, a fun fact, guys. So Jackie's the one that taught Curry how to shoot.
Nah. ¿Tienes alguna phobia?
Phobia. So we have any phobia?
I have one. Recently. Any of you have visited UC Davis or heard stories about UC Davis? It is full of squirrels.
There's more squirrels than students.
It was actually like last year because it was barely when I was entering UC Davis. I think I went to like the library to print something.
Yeah.
And we went walking and we were walking around campus and it was lonely. I think it was a Saturday. And then it was like this long pathway and all of a sudden there's like this squirrel that starts chasing us. It really starts chasing us. And I think the squirrel was pregnant because it looked really, really chunky and fat.
Yeah.
So it just started chasing us. It just wouldn't stop. And then Saul tried confronting the squirrel. And I was just hella scared running away.
I'll put the video right here. 1, 2, 3. Bro. So literally we were just chased down by a freaking... Look, check this out, bro. Like, this thing has no chill. Oh, snap. Hey, what's up, homie? Oh, damn.
In that moment, that squirrel looked like 10 times bigger. So I was really, really scared.
She thought we were gonna get her baby.
After that, developed a squirrel
fear.
phobia.
Like a legit fear for squirrels.
Now I've been slowly kind of...
being their friend.
Not being a friend, but I keep my distance. But I've been trying to conquer that. There's no way I can stay away from them, basically.
How many children we want to have?
I've always said that the max I would want to have is 4. But then now, like, observing everything...
Diapers are expensive, guys. Definitely an even number, so either 2 or 4. In my house we're 3, so it's my sister, my brother, and myself. And then whenever we would go to places, like everybody will have a little partner except me. I would be the one by myself. So like my mom with my little
like
brother.
On rides or what?
Yeah, like on rides. When we go to like Six Flags, you know, my mom will ride with my little brother or my sister, and then my dad with the remaining one, and I would be by myself. So definitely, I don't want that to happen to our kids. So definitely, everybody can have their little parejita, you know, their little partner.
¿En dónde se casaron y qué edad tenían? Dios los bendiga.
Gracias, Dios te bendiga.
So we got married where I'm from, in the Imperial Valley.
Somebody asked our drink recommendation for Starbucks. So we don't really, to be honest, we don't really go to Starbucks that much. As you guys can tell, we're hooked with like Phil's.
I used to work for Starbucks. I started like messing around with drinks that I would like because I'm not a coffee person. Mm-hmm. Like once in a while I'll have Phil's, but if you ask Saul,
she can't sleep after it's watching.
Yeah, and then I start getting shaky. But
and start bumping things and falling.
I'm more about tea. So if you're a tea person or like a refresher person, I would say the strawberry acai refresher with lemonade or their teas. I like their black tea lemonade, and then you can infuse it with different flavors. They have like strawberry, pineapple, or peach. So specifically the peach white tea lemonade, sweetened. But then Phil's, I get the filter Soul extra sweet, extra creamy.
And then now we're starting to get the cold brew. So they're cold brew, extra sweet, and extra creamy. It's pretty
That's
good.
A new one.
Yeah. Oh, somebody asked her who's her all-time favorite.
You asked that.
Who's your all-time favorite?
Jesus.
Oh man. All right, that's good.
My favorite memory about our relationship is when we first moved into our place, because it took us a while to find a place to live in, and when we first moved in, we didn't have anything, like any furniture. So it was just nice to see how we started our journey to where we are now.
For me, our favorite memory has been our honeymoon. So I really liked our honeymoon. We went to Hawaii for our honeymoon. We went to the Big Island in Hawaii. We went snorkeling and we went to some waterfalls and just everything in general. It was pretty fun. So I think that's it, guys. If you guys want us to make another video answering you guys' questions, just let us know in the comments. And then also, if you guys have any other video ideas, let us know. Right now, like we talked about, we don't have much to do, and so we can definitely make videos that you guys want to see and stuff like that.
So thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully we get to do more videos.
Yes.
We're pretty bored right now, so I feel like it's the perfect time to create some videos.
Share the video, like it, leave a comment, share it with your friends, people, so we can make up their day if we made up yours. And so if you made it this far, comment an emoji of a squirrel.
I'm a squirrel.
God bless you guys, and we'll see you guys for the next video. Take care. Bye.